today, in a post-recession world, as it so happens, you're no longer talking about a success or the failure of a business based on the bottom line. You're talking about actually the well-being of a business.
And the well-being of a business, of which the bottom line is also one component.
Sure.
But I think that whole...
But the bottom line is derived from the well-being of the three pillars that you've just spoken of.
That's right, and which are part of a larger ecosystem, which includes community well-being and the well-being of the natural ecosystem also. So you see, right now, this shirt I'm wearing, for example, is biodegradable. After I'm done with it, I can bury it and it'll fertilize a rose garden or whatever else you want. So right now, this is the place where people should be investing, or in nanotechnology, or in genetic engineering, or in cloning, things that are actually, even technologically speaking, going to improve the well-being of society, well-being of ecosystems. This is the future. It was survival of the wisest now and survival of the fittest before. Wisdom is that knowledge that heals the ecosystem.
Let me ask you, many years ago in Delhi, I heard a lecture which really moved me, and your words have stayed with me for more than 10 years now. You said that there are three questions that everyone must ask themselves at some point in life. Who am I? What do I want? And what is my purpose? I want to ask you, Dr. Chopra, as professionals and also as businesses, if we are asked those three questions, what kind of answers should we seek today?
For me, the spiritual answer, as a person, who am I? I'm a field of possibilities. What do I want? I want healing, love, compassion, creativity, infinite imagination, free choice making, and physical, mental, and emotional well-being. What's my purpose? To enlarge my capacity as a healer, because I started as a physician who was a technician taking care of the body, moved on to healing in its total holistic sense. The word healing, the word holy, the word health, they're all the same word. So healing in the most broader sense. Those are the answers for me personally. I would say, if I was to pose these questions to a business, I would expand this to a little bit. Who are you as a business? Well, the business is identified in terms of a product or a service. So that's the first thing. I'm the creator of these products and these services. But then that has to be enlarged. How do these products and these services benefit individuals and societies and the ecosystem? That would be a more expanded answer. So if I'm talking to AT&T or a telecommunications company, they could say, my business is making telephones. That's a very restrictive answer. Or they could expand it to say, my business is to connect people. It's also a restrictive answer. But my business is to create an environment where humanity experiences itself as inseparable, where humanity transcends its national boundaries, ethnic boundaries, religious boundaries. Now we're talking about a big purpose for a communications company.
That's right.
So what do I want? I want to expand in this capacity with unlimited imagination. With the technologies that we have today, nano robots, nanotechnology, as I mentioned, cloning, stem cell research, and all the other technologies that we have enough creativity right now with this technology for businesses to collectively come together, harness their creativity, and produce affluence and abundance for the disempowered, the people who are not so privileged, to actually come up with creative solutions for conflicts, to come up with technologies to heal the ecosystem, even bring back the extinct species, some of them. And so this is a great opportunity for business to move into a completely new dimension.
And what answers should we seek to those questions as professionals?
As professionals, what are the relationships I need to cultivate? Not network, because networking always implies a selfishness, but relationships I need to cultivate that will improve everyone's well-being. What are the unique talents that we have as a business? What drives our profit?
That's right.
And how does what drives our profit linked to our unique capacities, unique talents, unique abilities? How does that help other people? Can we partner with other people? You know, there all this talk about mergers and acquisitions. Well, the mergers, forget the acquisitions, but the mergers need to be between people who can harness their collective creativity, their collective skills, their collective talents, not acquisitions so you become one conglomerate that controls everything. But you know, this is a time for collective creativity, collective intentionality, collective imagination, and a business mindset that comes from service rather than acquisition. Me has to turn into we, as they say. This is a time where India needs to recognize that we can be a superpower without resorting to the traditional methods that superpowers do, militarism and so on. Our culture is the best thing we can export to the world.